etc. We came out the other end,
Yeah.
and they agreed to try it. And so the system was created.
Hey, Harry. Can you tell us what your name is and your relationship to Wilbert?
Oh boy. I don't think I can make it. Talking about Bill Bear. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Bear was the owner, complete owner, and his family. And Bill died on a trip. And then the family decided to sell off the system. And I stood in the middle of the day and only moved the people to continue with my idea. And my idea came from a person that I got it out of in a little company sitting over in, I can't get it. It was up the stream, and it was they couldn't do what we were doing. The people wouldn't let them. With our program, they not only stayed with me, I was scared to death. I really was scared, because all I was doing was offering an idea and a concept that was real, and we put it through. And it was just, I'm sorry. That's great people. If the whole world could amount with our system, we would never be without work. Our people are the best in the world. And I may be 2 worlds or 3 worlds. I'm sorry, I'm quitting. Okay, thank you. That's enough. It's enough.
Can you? That was really good, Harry. That was terrific. Can you tell us some of the big successes that Wilbert had during the years that you were president and CEO?
I had we had the tube used was very what you started at one end may not come out the other end of a ball. And so I spent, I think it was 3 or 4 days with Reynolds Metal in Virginia. I stayed down there recreating the system. And then what we did is took it back, and every circle and into a complete can't get it. It was perfect in 10 inch or 20 inch or 30, I don't know anymore. I know endless heat, and we went into a new barge, a new question, can we quote it? Okay, because this went into the system guarding the United States, guarding,
The Patriot system.
yeah, I'm just done. Thank you. I just thank you. Just one of my creatives that I thought would never go. But we did it. We had people with thanks, and you're with a big thank you. Okay, just get it.
Take a breath for a minute. You're doing really well. Maybe the next we could talk about certified excellence. Can you tell us a little bit about certified excellence? You can relax for a minute if you want.
Yeah, we were perfect. I tried to get perfect, and we ended up with just about perfect, as close as it ever come, with that fight against the world. And that's what it was, because everybody told me they could not get a tube. That's correct. There's a tube is a tube is a tube. And we finally, I was laying down in one phrase, and we put me inside a tube. I remember that tube. And we find out a way through, I sent a group to Germany to look up the tube. And Germany, they helped me, they wanted it too. And we brought it back entirely to the group. And they looked at me sort of like you're a nut. But we went, that's when I went and got you. That was the best thing I ever did, it was you. No, it's good. That's enough. It's silly.
Can we raise your glasses a little bit? Is that better?
Okay.
Okay. We won't record now for a minute. Do you remember Terry Wheeler?
Yes.
And do you remember what Terry started? Quick Turn. Do you remember Quick Turn?
Yeah, Quick Turn, yeah. We got that, yeah. No, I don't remember back, I just remember the phrase with that.
Well, Quick Turn, we went to, it was a lot with Caterpillar, but other companies, and they would just give us a sketch of something they needed, and we could make it. We had a group of people that just worked specifically. We still have Quick Turn. It's going really strong.
Is that right?
Yeah, and it was started, we figured, in 1991. So that's, gosh, 27 years ago. And Quick Turn is still going strong.
I've been proud of that every year. Every year. And I would like to talk to the whole group just to say hello. If you could afford it. Okay.
What would you say to the employees, Harry, about 100 years? That's a pretty cool accomplishment, huh? Make it 100 years?
Yeah, I'd like to. Let's put on about 3 or 4 lips. We're having 100. Yeah, I'm trying not to be. So you gotta. I figure that your group should keep me alive up to about 600 years, and then we go on. Okay? Of course, nobody in the United States had met that town. We've got it. Yeah. Get me out of here, I'm getting wet. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Get me out of here.
Oh, you're getting warm from the heat, from the lights.
I'm getting, yes.
Do you want a break?
Oh, you got it.
Do you want to take 5 now?
Yeah, why don't we take a break?
Yeah.
Just say your name. I'm Harry Featherstone, and I was president and CEO.
Good night. Harry Featherstone is my background, and my father was a specialist in the places to go, and we went into Donna's girl who married me. We always came down with family. And taking perfect route, 20-foot, I think it is a miracle. We did it with some parts made in Germany, parts in, I stopped in the wonderful world of England, and I remember doing that. And every one of them backed us. Every one of them backed us in America. And we created what has got to be a most unusual company, which is mostly usual company.
Do you remember when we moved TMD from Worcester? Do you remember the factory in Worcester? The mast factory?
I just fairly remember it. I remember that fact. Yeah.
Harry, you wanted to say hi to the people at Wilbert, and they're going to be watching this video. Could you tell them congratulations on 100 years? Could you say that to the camera?
Congratulations, people. This is to I'll get caught on. So I just say thank you, and you're good. And it has taken the world in this type of model. Thank you. Okay.
That was good. That was good.
Okay. You got it.
You're done? He wants to take a nap now. Okay.